The Pooh Shiesty situation just got worse because now federal details are coming out and what's being alleged is serious. So according to reports, Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, and even his father and several others are now facing federal charges in connection to an alleged robbery and kidnapping at a Dallas recording studio. Prosecutors say the victims, including Gucci Mane, were lured there under the impression it was a business meeting, but once inside, things reportedly took a turn. Authorities claim the group separated the victims, and Pooh Shiesty allegedly took Gucci Mane into another room where he pulled a weapon and forced him to sign paperwork related to a contract dispute. Now here's where things get even more serious because according to the documents, Gucci Mane is among the people who identified Pooh Shiesty as being involved, along with other witness statements and evidence. Meanwhile, other victims were reportedly robbed of their jewelry, personal items, and one person was even choked to the point where they nearly lost consciousness. So investigators say there was also surveillance footage, phone records, and even social media posts showing suspects with money and jewelry after the incident. I mean, how stupid can you be? Like, you go and rob somebody, then you get online showing what y'all got, showing the jewelry, showing the money. That just makes no sense. So it says, Junior MM and RD, which is Gucci Mane, described William Jr.'s, which is Pooh Shiesty, as wearing a black Nike brand Shiesty mask, black hooded shirt, and black pants during the offense. An online search of William Jr.'s matched the individual throughout at Pooh Shiesty. So in these court documents, you can see the injuries. You see the injuries of the cameraman who was allegedly severely choked and robbed. You can see Pooh Shiesty and people online showing off the jewelry and the money that they took from Gucci Mane and the other people. You can also see some surveillance footage, and you can see Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane as well, and it looks like Gucci Mane is pushing Pooh Shiesty. The whole situation is just stupid and makes no sense because Pooh Shiesty just got out of prison for doing 5 years, and I understand that he wanted to get out of his contract. A lot of people want to get out their contract. I understand that these people be messing people over, they be screwing them over. I get that, but this is not the way to go to get out of your contract because now he doesn't have to worry about his contract no more because he's about to go back to prison. Now that the news then came out that Gucci Mane is the one who identified Pooh Shiesty as the one who robbed him, now everybody is calling Gucci Mane a rat and this, that, and the third. Y'all know how people feel about snitching. Now, I've seen this video circulating on social media. Now, I don't know if this happened after the whole Pooh Shiesty situation, but that's what's being said on social media, that Gucci Mane went live after the Pooh Shiesty situation, and this is what he had to say. And basically, it's about him saying that, you know, he would never tell the police, he'll handle it in the streets, but he did the complete opposite.
Got joints out. Nigga, please, nigga. They got $1 million, nigga. Broke ass nigga. Shit make a nigga heart hurt, boy. That don't make these niggas happy. These niggas ain't happy on home. Step to me, fuck nigga. I would love to, nigga. I don't care. You see my wife, you can step to me. I'ma smoke you. You know what's going on with me. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. The only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Soft ass nigga. That's the only thing I believe in. That's it.
So yeah, now everybody's on Gucci Mane's head because he snitched and he said that he wasn't going to snitch, but I don't know why he snitched. I feel like maybe he snitched because maybe his wife told him or because it was other people involved besides him. I feel like if it was just him involved, maybe he wouldn't have told and identified Pooh Shiesty. Maybe he would have just kept it in the streets, but because it was not only just him, it was other people that was involved as well. I feel like that's the reason why he told that it was Pooh Shiesty, but I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this whole situation. Pooh Shiesty is going to be going back to prison for nothing. I just feel like it was stupid and maybe he should have got a lawyer and did it the correct way, but I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this down in the comment section below.
So yesterday, Pooh Shiesty got picked up by the feds. It was him, his father, and I think 2 other people. It could have been more than that. But they got picked up because they kidnapped Gucci Mane at gunpoint, stole his jewelry, and forced him to let Pooh Shiesty out of that contract. Now, I'm double-minded. Well, I'm not double-minded. I have an opinion, but I kind of see both sides. You know, we all know about how horrible those music contracts are and how they just ruin people's lives. And I can totally understand why you would want to kidnap somebody and force them to release you from that contract. On the other hand, there was a better way to approach this. I totally understand that Pooh Shiesty is not one to operate within the confines of the law, but I also understand that he just got out of prison like 6 months ago, if that. Did he come home this year or last year? Because now you're going right back, and it's a federal case. And you on probation. Maybe it's just me, but I would rather be stuck in a bad contract than be stuck in a prison, especially when I just got out of one. And then it's the fact that his father committed this crime with him. Somebody has to be the voice of reason. What is going on in Memphis? I've never been there, and from the looks of things, I don't need to ever go there. Because between Pooh Shiesty, his father, and Glorilla's sister, Memphis might be a lost cause.
Pooh Shiesty and his dad getting locked up for kidnapping Gucci Mane at a studio session. First of all, my thing is, what be going on? Pooh Shiesty just got out of jail. First of all, he popped off, got in trouble, got locked up, was in jail for mad long, just got out, mind you. Now he locked up again. Like, he is wild. There needs to be a study on people with money getting into nonsense. Like, oh my gosh, y'all rich, just vibe, twin. It was stated that Thursday morning, Pooh Shiesty and his associate rapper Big 30 held multiple people at gunpoint inside of a studio in Dallas, y'all. Police caught 8 out of 9 suspects. So whoever that last suspect is, he in hiding. I don't know where he at, what's going on. They said that it all started on January 10th. Basically, Pooh Shiesty invited a bunch of people to the studio so they could sign release forms. Basically, Pooh Shiesty wanted to be released from Gucci's label. Yes, he was signed with 1017. You know how the record labels are, the record deals, all that. They're not gonna let you go there easily. They're gonna let you go when they feel like it. And if you sign a wrong deal, you ain't really seeing too much money either. So basically, they was giving him a hard time. They wouldn't sign a release forms. So that's when Pooh Shiesty and all of them got the cuss out, held everybody at gunpoint, and literally forced them to sign the release form. Pooh Shiesty must think he on GTA or something. Like, why did you think that was going to just be that? You gonna kidnap somebody, force them to sign a release form, and that was gonna be the end of that situation. He is wildin', y'all. But
Shiesty going back to prison.
Charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty. On January 10th of this year, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. To discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint.
Being accused of robbing Gucci Mane in order to get out of his recording contract. When Pooh Shiesty, his dad, and Big 30 poured out powers and forced Gucci Mane to sign the release, and then stole Rolexes and other jewelry from people in the recording studio at the time. Home associated with Pooh Shiesty was recently raided. I'm not really surprised by this. Pooh Shiesty definitely deserves the dumbest rapper award if you ask me. To just get released from prison not too long ago and then be wrapped up in all of this is absolutely crazy. You know you ain't fulfilled the obligations of that music contract because you've been in jail. I only hope Gucci Mane had having a successful label due to him having a curse over his record label of your other label mates passing or going to jail. Trying to get out and do this, it's giving ludicrous. Like, boy, are you not well? Are you not well? Did you pay back the advance I'm sure you got? You probably didn't. You've been out for a month of Sundays and now you about to be right back in a slammer for doing this dumb stuff? It's given not smart. I'm curious to know what y'all think regarding this. Now, I wonder where Keisha Kara was controlling Gucci Mane's life and snatching his cell phone where he was getting pistol whipped and beat by Pooh Shiesty record contract.